Hey guys, TheJaseDawg here, and welcome back to This Week in WWE with TheJaseDawg. That's right. So, this week in WWE we had on Raw. It started off with pretty much just before the show started, like earlier, Brock Lesnar. Not Brock Lesnar. Dean Ambrose was coming out of his car, and then he went around the car, and what happened? Brock Lesnar, as I just said, destroyed him. Full on rammed him into the car, fucking picked him up, destroyed him, and then just dropped him on top of the windscreen of another car, and Dean got shipped away to the, neck brace and all, got sent to the hospital and shit like that. Then we ended up going to the Vincent J. McMahon Legacy of Excellence Award. I think I said it right, but yeah, so Vince was out there talking blah blah blah, like he does, and he was saying that someone in the back, like no one has deserved it until now. So you had Vince come out, it was already out, but he was talking about it, and the person was Stephanie McMahon got the award, of course, his daughter. She came out, she was yappering away, she was about to do her acceptance speech that she had planned out, and then what happened? Shane McMahon came back. Here comes the money. Yeah. But yeah, he came back and pretty much said that he wants control of Raw in the fast track heartbeat type of thing. He wants control of Raw. Vince said, well, if you want control of Raw, if that's all you want, then you can have it as long as you win one match at one time. And Vince, they both shook hands on it, and Vince was like, well, I may as well tell you your match now. It is. And he pointed up, he said, WrestleMania is the place, and the opponent, and he was going like this, he was raising his hand like he was going to point at himself, and he goes, The Undertaker. So it's Shane versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania, guys. Oh, and Vince wasn't done. He decided to say, in a hell, in a cell. Fuck yeah, it's going to be a good one. But then again, we haven't seen Shane wrestle in probably about like 5-6 years, maybe 7. So it's going to be a bit hard. But then again, Undertaker only wrestles once a year. Well, this year he wrestled with Kane, so in a tag match against the Wyatts. So I guess he has wrestled at least another time. But yeah, it should be a good match. Then we had Dean came back. And pretty much came back in an ambulance while Brock and Paul were talking about it in the ring. Went down, got pretty much destroyed, and then they walked off. And as they're walking off, Dean said that he wants to verse him in a street fight. Yeah, a street fight at WrestleMania. So that should be good. So, and then yeah, you got hit with an F5 because Brock came back down, nailed the nail into the coffin. But so far at WrestleMania we've got Triple H and Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Then we have Undertaker and Shane McMahon, and if Shane wins he gets control of Raw and pretty much just the whole company as well, all the shows. And that's in a Hell in a Cell. And then we got Brock versus Dean in a street fight. Now those are the 3 confirmed fights for WrestleMania. Looking good, guys. As long as Triple H wins and retains against Roman. But that probably won't happen, but I'll do that prediction later, guys. Yeah. Then we had Chris Jericho and AJ in the ring talking about, respect and whatnot. And AJ is phenomenal now and all that shit. And then the Social Outcasts came out, had a problem with AJ and Jericho. And pretty much AJ and Jericho said, you know what, fuck it. Let's be a team. I don't know if it's official, guys, but if it is, so far they are called Y2AJ. Instead of Y2J, it's Y2AJ. It's alright. They beat the Social Outcasts. I think it was AJ got the win by submission, I think, on Heath, maybe. I think it was that. And then you had a Golden Truth promo where R-Truth brought him like a cake saying I'm sorry, and pretty much what did R-Truth do? Shoved it right in his face. But yeah, come on guys, just hurry up and build this team up and start having matches. I guess they probably won't do it until after WrestleMania, in a way, because of the other, like, you've got Y2AJ going pretty good, and then you've got the League of Nations going good, so who knew? We'll soon find out, guys. Who knows, maybe they'll debut at WrestleMania. On the pre-show, maybe? Ryback, Kane and Big Show versus the Wyatt family in a rematch from Fastlane. Ryback decided, fuck it, and walked off and left Kane high and dry, and Kane got beat and cost him the match, but he said backstage he doesn't hold anything against him, he just wants to do singles. He's sick of doing tags and all that shit, so he didn't, I'm guessing he didn't turn heel, but it kind of seemed like he did at the time, but he's not. So then we had Sasha versus Naomi. Sasha won, of course, by submission. Then Charlotte came out and taunted while Becky and her were in the ring after Team Bad attacked, and pretty much said that it's between them to get a match with her at WrestleMania, and she'll name when the number one contender match is going to happen. So yeah, and apparently, I'll tell you on SmackDown what actually happens after. But continuing with that, in the main event we had Roman Reigns versus Sheamus with all the League of Nations at ringside members, like all the members, Barrett and all them. I don't know, I think the match didn't even come to a conclusion. I didn't see a pin or a submission, and then Triple H came out, and then Sheamus rolled out of the ring and was gone, and then Roman and Triple H started beating the shit out of each other. Roman was getting the upper hand until Triple H hit him in the throat with the fucking ring announcer bell, right to the throat, and he was like, and then Triple H started slamming his head into the announce table. Oh shit. Slamming his head into the announce table, and what ended up happening was Roman bled, but I saw a video on Facebook and Twitter of Saxon actually threw something on the table and Roman Reigns grabbed it. I'm guessing it's either like, well, people have said it could be a razor or a blood pack. I reckon it's a blood pack because it was drying up pretty quick. Because all of a sudden he kind of, obviously put it in his mouth and wiped it on his face and his hands were covered in blood. And then, yeah, he ended up having blood on his face. Triple H beat him up a little bit more, and then the medical people surrounded him, so they must have put more blood on him. And Triple H pedigreed him onto the steel steps. Boom! That's right. The King of Kings destroyed the Roman Empire. And then let's head to main event. There was one match that was actually good, which was Bo Dallas versus Darren Young. Darren Young actually had a pretty good fight on his hands, but the number game got the best of him and Bo got the win. And it was pretty funny because they were calling themselves like bikers. Like they were going to go and get matching biker jackets or some shit. That was pretty funny. Then NXT, we have 2 weeks away. There will be a 2-hour freeze fall between Samoa Joe and Sami Zayn to get rid of the controversy of what happened in last week's one. So we're still waiting on a number one contender. So this way we'll definitely have probably Zayn wins one, Joe wins one, and then it comes down to the last round. But better not be any controversy on that shit, because I'm getting sick of this shit. They're good, both good wrestlers, but there's always fucking controversy in the fucking result. Bayley and Carmella versus Eva and Nia Jax, Eva Marie and Nia Jax. Surprisingly, Eva Marie and Nia Jax actually got the win. Now, that's why this is in this one, because it was an upset victory. Eva actually got the win over Carmella. I didn't really expect it. Eva kind of just stole the win after Nia Jax done all the efforts. She did all those leg drops on Carmella's face, and then pretty much tagged herself in and just jumped on top of her and got the win. But it was pretty shit. I wanted Carmella and Bayley to win, but oh well. You gotta win at least some. And then also at the very end of the show, Regal told Finn that because he's coming close to beating the record for the longest reigning NXT champion, that next week we have Finn Balor versus Neville. Non-title match, I'm guessing, because he didn't say it was a title match. But it's going to be a good match regardless, because both good high-flying guys. Finn for the win. Now just SmackDown. Triple H started it off. He was in the ring talking about how people in the back need the kind of like know their role and respect people and shit like that. Now Roman knows to respect, and then showed a couple of images of Roman's face all fucked up. I'm guessing they just put bandages on it and made it look like it, and gave him a little cut and probably stitched it up if anything. But yeah, so Roman's apparently meant to be out for a couple of weeks, which I know it's about roughly a month now until WrestleMania, so he should be back in time. Most likely will be. But yeah, he's pretty much just showing it and, talking about blood, sweat and tears. He's made Roman bleed. Roman's already sweating. And at WrestleMania, he's going to make Roman cry. Should be interesting. And I reckon it's going to happen, guys. What do you think? Hit that like button if you think so. And who knows? Give me your opinion in the comments, guys. And the League of Nations. Now, talking about them earlier, we had the League of Nations, all 4 members versing the Lucha Dragons, Dolph Ziggler and Neville in a 4-on-4 match. And guess what? Barrett finally had a fucking match in a long time. He's been at ringside before. He's even been on the apron before, but he never got in the match. This time he started the match. He was in, out of all the members on the team, he was in there the longest. He took a beating, and he also gave a beating. He didn't get the win. Sheamus got the win by a bro kick on Neville, but Barrett still wrestled, so I'm guessing he's obviously back from his injury. Like, he was not gone, but he was just had to be there because the story. But I guess it's good that he's getting to wrestle before his contract expires in June, which hopefully they re-sign him, but who knows, it all kind of depends on what they think. So yeah, they actually got the win, and Barrett actually got to wrestle again, which was good. Kevin Owens actually versed the Big Show in the first time. Pretty much Kevin Owens, KO knocked him off the top rope, and Big Show knackered himself on the top rope and fell off and got counted out, and KO won by count out. So, Big Show got his potatoes mushed. Well, it was pretty funny. But, yeah, so he actually got the win by count out. R-Truth and Heath had a match, and Goldust came out and kind of was like, I'm here for you, it's a numbers game, shit like that. So R-Truth's like, I don't want you in my corner, so, go to the neutral corner. Luckily, Goldust was there because R-Truth actually got the win because the ref was distracted with the other members of the social outcasts. Goldust jumped up and punched Heath in the face, which gave the chance for R-Truth to roll him up, get the victory. And the crowd was chanting Golden Truth, and Goldust, the funny thing, when he actually went, and then he kind of looked at him and gave him a wink, and R-Truth's like, dude, no, what the fuck? I ain't into that shit. It's getting close. R-Truth's starting to bend. He's bending the right way, if you get what I mean. He's accepting that Goldust actually just wants to be tag team partners, and the crowd wants it too. It's building up the hype, but it's taking its time. It's taken down too long, but it's building up the hype. And in the main event we had Y2AJ, which is Chris Jericho and AJ Styles, and a partner that they had to choose against the New Day members in a 3-on-3. They chose Mark Henry. Well, Mark Henry actually chose them. It was pretty funny because they actually did like a little dance to like after they knocked all the New Day members out, they kind of did a bit of a dance that the New Day do, like how they do the little thing. AJ's was the best. Mark Henry was just awkward dancing, and Jericho was doing this weird top belly thing, like thrusting. It's like, no. But it was pretty good. They were going back and forth for a fair amount. So it ended up with Mark Henry getting Trouble in Paradise. Kofi was lining up to hit AJ with Trouble in Paradise. Chris Jericho pushed AJ out of the way and took the kick to the face. And he fell out of the ring, and then AJ ended up getting... he was pushed into the rope by Woods after getting hit, and Woods went to grab him, and then it was like kind of like a roll-up type thing, but it turned into the calf crusher, and AJ made Woods tap. AJ, Mark Henry, and Chris Jericho won the match, and yeah, Jericho got his eye fucked up. He's got a huge ass black eye at the moment because of it, because Kofi's toe, like the front of the shoe, like the tip, actually got him like right in the eye, and it's all swollen. So guys, you call it fake? It obviously isn't all fake, because why would he have a fucking swollen eye and it's all fucking bruised and everything? It's because accidents happen. And shit actually does happen, that's real. unlike what Roman happened. That wasn't real blood. But yeah, guys, that's this week in WWE. Sorry it's a little bit late, but it's still before Raw. But yeah, guys, if you like this episode of This Week in WWE with the TheJaseDawg, make sure to hit that like button hard, but not too fucking hard. Don't break your computers. And guys, if you want to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, the links are in the description down below. And guys, while you're here, hit that subscribe button and spread the word of the TheJaseDawg. And as always, guys, stay awesome. The TheJaseDawg is out of here. See you.